Hi there, Annalena here. A short video from me. I have packed my suitcase and I am off to Norway in an hour. Twin flame, I am going through a twin flame experience on this journey now for for 6 years. And I just want to share with you how I recently apologized to my twin flame. Now, I'm sharing my experiences, and my intention is that I'm in the midst of this. I have bodily reactions. My ego is still trying to convince me of all sorts of things, and and I just know I'm not the only one. So just sharing my experiences hopefully can just be of some kind of inspiration, or at least maybe somebody out there can feel, okay, I'm not the only one. So you're not. So anyway, um, my twin flame and I, we met up 8 months ago. Yeah, we live in different countries, and our last meeting was very loving, very, yeah, almost glimpses back to the first bubbly meeting, very bubbly meeting, and as so many times before, after meeting up, um, I I just felt, okay, let go, let go, let go. But neither of us seemed to be able to do that. But anyway, we have had like written to each other on email almost every day, sometimes twice a day for months, for 6 to 8 months, and although that is mostly common daily stuff, because you cannot keep that like that very, very intimate energy going via email. And then since actually before Christmas and by after Christmas, we wanted to meet up. Both of us did, and we tried to arrange it, and it just didn't happen. And this has happened now like 4 or 5 times, and mostly it's my financial situation has made it difficult for me, and to travel, and his situation has made it difficult to meet up, and he's the one who's had to cancel every time, and I understand it. So the thing is that what happens to me at the prospect of meeting up is that my body starts to react. I start having like energies going, in and out and through and all over, and it's like it feels as if it's something that I can't control. So to me, it's like even talking about meeting up will have my body sort of start reacting, and I can deal with it. I can be in it, and I deal with it. I don't see many people. I stay a lot to myself, see some wonderful friends and my children every now and then, and I do my writing. So it's like my body is like I just sometimes I just want to say, time out, stop, stop it. I want to get off this crazy ride. And what happened was that well, my twin, he said he wanted to come and see me, and imagine my body started going crazy again. And then 2 days after, he couldn't come, and then he wanted me to come for 2 days, and my energy system just says, no, I cannot travel. I can't I can't do it. Also, it's almost traumatic to meet up and have that intimate feeling, and then for me a feeling of emotional shutdown and cut off afterwards. So of course, that's, I know perfectly well, this is something for me to look at, something for me to, you know, not cut myself off emotionally. So it's always a mirror, always a mirror. So it's not about blaming, but it's a lot about communication. So anyway, a month ago, after I think, yeah, another um, meeting up that didn't happen, and I was going through this again. I just got to the point where I just felt, oh, I can't take it. This is now too much for me. My body cannot take it. But instead of writing that, I wrote something that came out as harsh. I'm not a harsh person at all, but I wrote words something like, uh, "Don't bother," or you know, something like that. And and I just know he's had another really, really, really hard winter, and I know that. And of course, I didn't hear from him after that, and it was kind of a relief. It was kind of okay, just relax. And I I even, you know, started to look at other men, and I even considered, becoming a member of like a Facebook singles over 50. But then I really I didn't do it. So and then the weeks went by, and I felt into it, and I felt into it, and I was so sorry that I had been harsh, and that I hadn't communicated from my heart about what this is doing to me, and how my body is reacting, and what it's doing to me about uh, what we're planning to meet up, and then it doesn't happen. And um, of course, it's all part of this crazy ride, right? But it doesn't make it any easier to be in the midst of it. So I did write some of that, of course, but email communication sometimes it's just truly sucks. Yeah. But having said that, so and I really, really felt it in my heart that I was sorry. I could literally just feel that I was truly, truly sorry. And I was fine with no contact. I mean, we have done that before, and I realize it is necessary with no contact. And but I just, I just wanted to get it, to talk to him from my heart. So I decided to write to him that I was really sorry that what I wrote came across as harsh, and that I was embarrassed that I could not be more compassionate, because I know he's been going through such hard times. And there's just an immediate response, and he was also sorry too, and he could perfectly understand my frustration, and sort of things were okay again, you know. So I just wanted to share this. Of course, an apology should absolutely come from your heart, also because that you understand that, or I understood that what I did, what I wrote, although in many, to most people it would be the sweetest thing really, but in a twin flame union, it's so fragile, it's so tender, it's so it's so beautiful and it's so loving. So that is the kind of connection. It doesn't take much to sort of break the connection. So an apology comes from your heart, and also because I felt that it was an immature part of me that expressed, you know, my frustration. And yeah, so it's like a humbling journey again and again. And it's not the end of the world to apologize, but if you mix that with a lot of pride, that it can be hard for some of us, like me. Okay, these were just a few words, and I wish everyone out there just a blessed day. I'm on my way to Norway.